Hey guys, I'm Nick, and on this episode of the Scran Line, we have officially, we entered it a while ago, but we've entered the silly season. Anyway, we've entered pumpkin spice season. So I'm gonna bring you guys a simple pumpkin spice macaron recipe today. These look fancy, but they're so easy to make. There's nothing super fancy about how they're made. They look really cool. Of course, they taste like pumpkin spice. These are the ingredients you need to make them. The ingredients you're going to need to make these pumpkin spice cheesecake macarons are some powdered or icing sugar, almond flour, caster sugar. I've separated my egg whites into 2 bowls and let them sit out for about an hour. Some vanilla extract, water, pumpkin spice. I've got the ingredients to make your own pumpkin spice in the written recipe. And I've got some gel food coloring, so some red, yellow, and orange. And guys, if you're watching this and you haven't subscribed already, make sure you hit the subscribe button because I upload 2 new videos a week for you guys. We're going to start off by popping half of the almond flour and half of the icing or powdered sugar. Mix those in a food processor until they're well combined. Then you can repeat with the rest of the icing sugar and almond flour. Now if you don't have a food processor, you can sift these ingredients together. I would recommend doing this 3 times because you want to make sure everything is well combined. Transfer that to a large mixing bowl, add your pumpkin spice, mix that. You're going to make a little well in the center and add your first lot of egg whites. You want to mix that until you form a paste. It's going to seem like this thing is never going to form a paste, but keep mixing, it will form a paste. Now you're going to cover this with plastic wrap and set it aside. Next, we're going to move on to making our syrup portion of our Italian meringue. We're going to add our water and sugar to a medium-sized saucepan. Give it a very gentle stir. Now you want to bring this to a gentle boil, and for this part, guys, you're going to need a candy thermometer. You can grab these from your local kitchen supply store. You can grab them online. They're pretty inexpensive. Now, once we reach 115 degrees Celsius, you want to put your second batch of egg whites on in your mixer. Mix those on high speed and get them nice and frothy. Once we reach 118 degrees Celsius, you want to very slowly and in a thin stream, pour that very hot syrup into your egg whites while the mixer is on high speed. Let that mix for a couple minutes. Add your vanilla extract and all of your food coloring, so red, orange, and yellow. Now you want to make sure you scrape down the bowl at least once to make sure everything is being colored evenly. After about 6 minutes, you can stop the mixer, get rid of all that yummy fluffy meringue off the whisk. Try not to eat it all, guys, because with macarons, you want to be as accurate as you can with this recipe. Now we're going to add 1 spatula of this to our almond mixture from earlier on. Mix that in until it's really well combined. Then you can add the rest of your meringue and gently fold that in. Now, there are different ways to do this. Some people like to count the amount of times they do it. I think that's ridiculous. So the best way I like to do it is use a nice kitchen spatula, nice and stiff, and you want to go around the bowl, so scrape around the bowl and then go through the middle. So that's the best way I like to do it. This deflates the air in the meringue, and once you reach a stage where the batter falls off the spatula in a ribbon, then it's time to stop. I'm using a medium-sized round tip to pipe my cupcakes about 3 centimeters in diameter. Once I've piped them all, I'm going to gently tap the tray. This allows any air bubbles in the mixture to come to the top, and it'll ensure that our macarons baked beautifully. Once you've done that, you want to let them sit for about 30 minutes, let them form a skin on top, which is going to allow them to rise properly. It's at this point that you want to preheat your oven to 180 degrees Celsius. You want to bake these for about 10 minutes. Once they're baked, let them sit on the tray and cool down completely before you try taking them off. Now I'm going to frost these with my yummy cream cheese frosting using a Wilton 6B tip in a swirl. And that's pretty much it, guys. These taste phenomenal. Okay guys, so those were my pumpkin spice macarons. You're going to find the recipe for these macarons on my website, thescranline.com. Link for that is in the box below. If you watch this video and you liked it, make sure you hit the like button. It makes sense. Liked it, hit the like button. If you're watching this and you haven't subscribed, make sure you hit the subscribe button because I upload 2 new videos a week for you guys. I'm just gonna move over to this side because there's 2 videos over there for you guys to watch. There's also, I think there's a button down there for you guys to subscribe. And that's pretty much it, guys. I'll see you all on the next episode of the Scran Line.